buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out more Steven Universe Future. This is season 1, episode 15, Mr. Universe. Last episode was a eye opener, a reminder. It really just I have so much compassion for Steven right now. So like a pouring, overflowing amount of compassion for Steven right now, and we're going to see what's next in his story and if he's getting the help that he needs. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reaction to this series. Like Nick, like YC_AA, Isaiah Baylor, Miauka, Energy_K. Excuse me. Like Mason, Katarian, Hurst, King Dash, NLL, Ryan, Kuzman. Thank you, man, for the support. Let's get started. Goodness. Was that a pie?
Here you go, Stewball.
Oh.
Dinner is served.
Dinner?
Ice cream a la pie. Thanks, Dad.
I think Greg is probably the perfect person to like share him or cheer him up, help him just deal.
That pie won't eat itself.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about this stuff.
Like what?
Kind of stuff.
Talk to me.
I spent so long trying to figure out whether or not I was Mom. Now that I actually know I'm me, it's like I have no idea who that is.
Get to know yourself.
Myself.
Get to know yourself. Find out who you are.
When I was your age, I didn't know who I was or what I wanted.
It's kind of the norm about being 16.
You be a rock star?
No way. I didn't get my hands on good music until I was your age.
Mm.
Before I had the van, I had no idea what was out there. But everything changed when I hit the road. I mean, sure, you've seen other planets, but what about West Keystone or Charm City?
Oh.
Some of my most formative moments eating rest stop sandwiches outside Delmarva House and watching the trucks go by.
Ew. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no for me, dog. Did they come back home? Is this Beach City?
About 2 blocks that way. That's where I played my first gig.
Okay.
Really? I wasn't even Mr. Universe yet. I was just a kid with a guitar sneaking out past the warden on a Saturday night.
So, how did you become Mr. Universe?
Right. Learning about your father. This could be helpful.
I can show you.
Okay. Whose house is this?
Good. No one's home.
Wait, what? Whose house is that? Dad?
Oh, sir, you want to explain something to me?
Oh, jeez. It's as good a start as any.
Okay.
Any paper in here? Huh?
Do you see? Greg Universe.
Letters from Dad?
Yeah.
They're all unopened.
DeMaio. Yeah, that's your dad.
Dad? Dad!
Oh, wait. Are your
Not mine. My parents.
grandparents?
This was your room.
Yes. Wait, his
I
grandparents.
thought you said you grew up in a prison.
I did.
Oh.
I have no idea what it was like. Curfew, chaperones, meatloaf.
You didn't like meatloaf?
Not every Thursday for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't have been that bad.
Stephen, it was horrible.
Well,
do you know how old I was the first time I had a taco? Threw a fit the first time I refused to go with them.
Oh, wow.
Your hair, it's so short.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is that
goodness.
my graduation photo?
Oh, look how unhappy
They
he
made me
was.
cut it, and it was right before a gig.
Oh.
Was you on stage?
Ha! Are you kidding? Everything music was off limits.
Oh,
which is why
wow.
I had to hide my stuff.
Oh.
Yes.
He had to hide who he really was
We can finally
from
get
his
out of here.
parents.
Leave that junk behind. All right, one leg at a time.
Can't we use the front door?
Oh,
Right.
sorry, it's a habit.
Hilarious.
Hold on there, Stephen. This is your journey of self-discovery, so
Okay.
you better get behind the wheel.
But where are we heading next?
That's up to you.
Okay. But like he should explore his grandparents' home more.
I get it, Stephen. When I was little Gregory DeMayo, I was just going through the motions, doing what everybody else wanted. But one day, my friend in social studies snuck me this. This is the CD with the song that made me who I am.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hold on to your butt, Stephen.
Let's hear it.
Looking for your place in the universe.
Okay, that's David Bowie.
The universe is looking.
Okay, first of all, okay, the vibe is David Bowie. That's why it was like Moonbeam or what have you. But the person singing, I think, is Jermaine Clement. Okay, and he is, or Clement. I don't know if it's Clement or Clement, but he is at what I love, Flight of the Conchords. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Because that's definitely his voice, and he played David Bowie in the show.
Dad? Is this where our name comes from?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
You took it from a song?
Once I heard this, everything changed. I suddenly realized there was so much out there I hadn't even thought to dream about. The whole world, the whole universe. I wanted to get out and see all of it. So I got in this van on this road and I never looked back. I never could have known that a couple years of couch surfing and basement shows would lead me to your mother and you. Now it's your turn. Where does Mr. Universe make you want to go?
What? I don't know.
He doesn't seem to like
Hear it
this.
again.
Looking for your place in the universe.
Dad, this isn't helping. I don't need this song. I need
What?
what you had.
What?
I
Yeah,
wish I
he
could
wa-
have grown up in a house like that.
Yeah, see, he
No,
likes
you don't.
he likes
Your parents
the
weren't
vibe.
so bad.
Steven! Oh, thank goodness. You really scared me there, kiddo.
What did I do?
Tow truck's on its way. The van seemed worse. We'll all get through this, and look, I'm proud of you.
What?
Huh?
You know, I never had the guts to tell my old man off like that. I'm glad you can tell me anything. You know you can tell me anything, right? You're having a hard time right now. I get it. We'll get the van fixed up.
He wants more structure.
We'll get you some more ice cream.
He's zoning out.
We can have ice cream.
Oh. He wants to go to school. Yeah, so this it started off helpful and then it got off the rails and off the road. I understand Stephen being upset because you growing up thought your life was one thing and had no idea that you had family this excessively close, this whole time. So his grandparents, he never knew. He never went to school. We're seeing because there were good things about that mindset. There's a lot of thoughts coming to me. Sorry. That's why I'm like pausing. A lot of parents have a mindset of, I'm going to help my kid live the life I never had. And that's what Greg was doing. Albeit he took it on a far part of the spectrum, but also his baby was half alien. So like, I will give him grace. I will give him all the grace. Okay. You fall in love with an alien and then, you have a baby. The woman that gave birth to the baby is gone. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Can you put your child in school? I get you not putting albeit you could have homeschooled the child, but he never had school in any facet. But also Greg's not the one to homeschool a child, This is one of those moments that Stephen is having where he's learning that his father is a person And it's one of those humanizing moments. I want you guys to tell me down below, when have you, and let me know if you've had this moment yet, where you're seeing your parents through different eyes and you're like, they are a person. They are not just your parent that, lived a life that or perspective you had of them your whole life. You realize that they're a person that had other contributing factors. And now you have to think about those contributing factors and look at them as a person. And I remember I had that a couple years ago. I'm 36 now. I think it was like 34 or 33 where I had wow, I got to give my mom grace because of what she went through and how she survived that. And it gave me some understanding. I even cried talking to my husband about, wow. And it was the show The Maid on Netflix that put things into perspective for me about my mom. Let me know down below when you realized your parent was a person. Poor Steven, poor Greg, It's hard for Steven to give his father grace right now when he's going through it. He doesn't have the capacity right now, and I'm understanding to that. I hope he gets the capacity soon. Not gets the capacity, but heals enough to have capacity. That's what I mean. Like, this is about Steven getting the help he needs to refill his cup. It's empty, and he's got vapors. He has nothing left to give, and he needs to be poured into. He needs someone to pour into him, heal him, help him. I think he needs to go to school. I think he needs to he should go to school in Beach City. They know him. They know his situation. So it's not even a situation where it's like, oh, you're like aliens we don't know about aliens. They all know, so he should just go to school. Call it a day, learn, live, grow, Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Links down below to become a patron to get the uncut reaction to this series. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.